Hello, everybody. Today is going to be quite an episode, and man, did I do a lot. Welcome to episode 3 of my survival series. Let's just get right into things, because man, this is a big one. After I got the cliff face done, I was like, docks. Lots and lots of dock. I'm going to build a crane here, our cargo ship there, and a friend of mine, Vimja, built a little raft, boat, canoe kind of thing right there. But I will show you how the cliffs turned out, because I kind of zoomed through it in my time lapse, and man, I am loving it. Loving it more than McDonald's, boy. Just fantastic. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And the docks still need some work. I'm gonna go ahead and cut and texture the docks. So I'll get back to you after that. Alright, so I just need to place the stone and texture it and build this wall and replace this with grass, and it'll be all done and dusted. Alright, so this is how I texture, I guess. Just find a barren spot on the wall, kind of place it around, just kind of randomly, try to make it look less bland, I suppose. Another thing you can do is use slabs or stairs to make part of the walls appear like they're missing. This just creates a little depth on the otherwise completely flat surface. Just looks a lot better this way. I try to avoid doing the edges and corners though. So yeah, that is the wall complete for the most part. I think it looks alright. And now I want to get to replacing this with grass blocks. So I guess I'll go over briefly on how I texturize this. Andesite I think looks really good with the smooth stone. Or like the Asian, it's a very similar block, as well as the regular stone. So for the big spots like this, I like to imagine like something was heavy was there for a long period of time, which made it, like weather or like, crack, or like maybe an oil spill or something. It just looks more aged that way. And I like to think that the long streaks, like here or over there, is from like weathering, like rain. So that's why I have like really big spots, and then I have like the cracking. Although I think the cracking looks a lot better overall. But I just wanted like a wider variety of textures, I guess, on the ducks. And I use the cobblestone for super dark spots. Sometimes I like switch it up. It doesn't have to be in the center, I suppose. And if you combine the effects of the wall, it would look like that the area aged together instead of it being completely separate. So I think the docks are completely finished now. So I think this is a great view of the entire docks. This is a lot bigger than I originally intended it for to be. But here's the game plan. I was gonna build like a shipping crane, but I didn't really want to make giant slabs all the way out into the ocean. I think it would blow off the proportions of my base. So I went with like a construction kind of crane designed right here. And I'm going to build a cargo ship that's docked in this harbor. I do plan on building like a warehouse type of dock thing here. And maybe like some rocks and some custom trees and bushes here to make this transition to this area quite well. Then have like roads and shipping containers throughout here. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to connect this road and the construction roads from here to there that well. I'm still thinking that part out. And here I want to build like like the boating docks at like rivers and stuff, how they have like mini docks and like kind of like huts. It's like they're normally typically made out of wood and they like kind of stick out and they cover the boats. I'm thinking about doing something like that here. And I'm thinking about docking a mini yacht right here. And just having like decorations and making it look like a busy site with vehicles and semis and forklifts and all that fun stuff through here. So that's what the plan of the area is. But I will not be doing that in this video because I have things to do in real life. So yeah. Another thing that helps me with building is to visualize. For example, if I want a crane here, I'll just, draw kind of what I have pictured in my mind. I mean, this is a really sus looking drawing right here. But this roughly have like a counterweight here, a little viewing here, a little chain. Holds this. Like the boat, a cargo ship coming out this way. It's not a very good shape. It's gonna be pretty tall. Like cargo ships, they got like this Star Wars looking shape off of it. And then it comes out to here. It doesn't have to be the greatest drawing in the world. Now, here I want like these like ports things here. You know? Sure everyone has one. Then here I want to build a little warehouse kind of deal. So up here and maybe I make a connection here to the road and a connection here, an off ramp. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with here. I might make this a connection as well. So there's like 3 points of entry, so there won't be any traffic or anything. Now for the warehouse, kind of want it to be here. I'm not entirely sure how big or what the exact shape is yet. But I do want like a garage coming out of here. Like a road going this way and have several different garage doors that lead out this way. And have like a truck. I'm just gonna draw wheels with there and like have a truck like back here. And then there's my plan for the area. Now for the shipping containers, I'll just draw like small cubes everywhere. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much about them. But I guess a plan's a plan. Maybe have a few by the warehouse. So yeah, that's the master plan on the building. So that's all I have time for today. I know I started this video super fast paced, super epic, and then I, mellowed out and took things very, very slowly. But I realized that the pace that I was going in, I would be doing basically my entire base in a single video, and I don't want to burn out. And I would just want to show like what my process is on building things and what my thought process is on them. So if you stuck to the end, thank you very much. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing or hitting the like button. It really helps. If you have any ideas or suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. And this has been Skeptical, and goodbye.